Can we talk about the vision real quick? Um, I truly believe that everything was going the way that it was supposed to go, and then shit just went awry, right? Now, the fake injury with Seth and then him cashing in, okay, cool. You know, that's something that could have worked if executed properly. I don't feel like it was executed properly. Therefore, we had some things to do. Like, right, when Braun Breaker aligned himself with the Vision, right? I feel like it was probably hands down one of like the greatest decisions that they made, because we all knew at some point that Braun Breaker would be a Paul Heyman guy, and we knew that since NXT. But then Bronson Reed returns from his injury, and he aligns himself with Seth Rollins. And with that, we have the perfect group. You have a mastermind, and you have two powerhouses who do very, very well in ring, right? Now, we get to Crown Jewel, champion versus champion. That is Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. And for whatever reason, Seth does this coast-to-coast headbutt that we ain't never seen him do before. He lands on his arm a little wonky, you know, has to get surgery. They do the angle where they kick him out of the Vision, which kind of jumpstarts a portion of the story that WWE wasn't ready to push until around this time. So they had to get Seth out of there early. So what do? They go blonde for blonde, which I think is odd, because why are we going blonde for blonde? So to replace Seth in that spot, they bring in Logan Paul. Now, do I think Logan Paul was always supposed to be in the Vision? Absolutely the fuck not. No, I do not think that he was supposed to be there. However, when he plays stupid games, he wins stupid fucking prizes. And Seth injuring himself essentially just brought down the aura of the group, right? So they push Breaker to being the leader of the group, right? We get this masked man who I still feel has always been a part of the plan. As long as we've known about the Vision, we've heard about Austin Theory being a part of the group, right? But because Logan had to be placed into the group so that it would still be a three-man group, they had to do the angle that they did in bringing him in. I've said this on several occasions that he fit the aesthetic. Like Seth, Bronson, Braun, Theory. That fits, and they all seem to have some sort of history together, and they're all like OG NXT guys as well, right? That's beautiful. Like that's a beautiful like shit right there. You feel me? So Theory comes in. He does the whole mask thing. I still believe that he is some kind of a spy for Seth. It makes sense. Don't ask me no questions, right? But the issue is that now Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, the two original members of this stable, are now injured. Hernia and freak bicep accident. Like that shit Monday was absolutely insane. All he did was break up a pin, and then his shit snapped. That is so crazy to me. And it's like the look on his face when it happened was like, and then an audible had to be called. I will post my reaction to that portion of the match probably later today. But now you have to move forward with this orderless group and the whole plot of the group going to the wayside. So you have no Seth Rollins, you have no Braun Breaker, you have no Bronson Reed, and now it's just Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Some way, somehow, we gotta get this motherfucker Logan Paul up out of here, because I really do think he is the curse. They brought up to them, hey, let's go ahead and try to bring him in since he'll be full time now, and then like everything just started going like astray. Like the injury curse hit the Vision like super hard, and it's sad because this group had potential minus Logan Paul. I'm gonna keep saying that. Like he's just like a gnat that won't go away. But I really do think that as a whole, the Vision would have been perfectly fine had, you know, things not went the way that they went. I just genuinely feel like at some point WWE has to give us the full storyline that was supposed to happen here. And I'm not talking about like on some unreal shit. Drop the script online. Put it on a Reddit or some shit. Post a link and was like, these were the original plans for the Vision, because you can kind of see what they were trying to do and what it could still be. But like, in order to end this story, everybody has to come back and be healthy, because the new masked guy is supposed to be Seth, and he's supposed to be coming after Braun Breaker, but he's injured now. So like, where do they go with the masked man? And how does that match occur in 2026? Because we still have a story between Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. So something has to get done. But that group was cursed the moment Seth decided to go from one end of the ring to the next head first, landing on his shoulder. No, he ain't never did no shit like that before.